Hi, welcome to the series Maths is Easy, Maths is Fun. In this video, we will continue our discussion regarding trigonometry. Specifically, we are looking at trigonometric identities. There are three trigonometric identities we need to remember. The first one is sine square theta plus cos square theta equal to 1. The next one is 1 plus tan square theta is equal to sec square theta. And the last one is 1 plus cot square theta is equal to cosec square theta. So these are the three identities, and typically whenever we deal with trigonometric problems, practical applications, one of the key things you will always come across is angle of elevation and angle of declination. Let's understand what do we mean by angle of inclination. Let us say I am standing at the car park or at the garden of a particular building, and we have a large tower, the B wing or the C wing ahead. So you are standing at a certain distance from there, and I tell you what is the angle of inclination of the terrace of the building, which means you are standing over here, so you have something horizontally, and if you look up towards the terrace, your neck would form a certain angle. That angle is known as the angle of inclination. So you would always have, whenever you are looking far and looking at top of buildings, or looking at a bird flying in the sky, looking at an airplane, or looking at kites, from different distances you would have different angles of inclination. One key point you need to remember is, if you are very close to the actual object over here is the building tower, the B wing or the C wing. If you are very close, what will happen if you want to look at the tower? You have to raise your head like this. So what can you say about the angle of inclination? The angle of inclination is large. But standing at the same place, if I tell you what is your angle of inclination with the sun is far ahead over there. Do you have to turn your head like this or only this much? It's only this much. So the key principle in angle of elevation is, if you are close to the object, the angle of inclination will be large, and if you are far away from the object, then the angle of inclination will be lesser. The same principle applies to angle of declination also. Now this time the role is reversed. Let us say you are standing on the terrace of the building and you are looking at a car parked near B wing. What will be your angle of declination? This is the horizontal, you are looking like this, and supposing you have something which is far away. The car is now driving away to the main road. Do you have to stretch your head like this, bend like this, or only this much sufficient? So the concepts go hand in hand for angle of inclination and declination. If you are closer to the object, angle of inclination or declination will be a large value. If you are far away, if you have sufficient distance, you don't have to strain your neck too much, so the angle of declination will be less. So if you think this video has helped you, please do like it, share it with your friends, and do subscribe to the channel. Thank you.